We're kidding. Okay, what is the point of Harris Creek Youth Ministry? Wow, way to go, Megan. Thank you. That's exactly who I wanted to answer the question. What is the point of Harris Creek Youth Ministry? Let's tell our sixth graders, yes, take ownership of your faith. And a big way we do that is letting our students share their stories. So before I talk to you guys, Chris, give it up for Chris. He's going to share a little bit of the story. You got it, dude.
So, my name's Chris, and I'm going to talk to you about how God has worked in my life. It started out with me last year, high school, and it was a rough time in my life. I had this thing where I needed to always be right. I would correct everybody no matter what, and it got to the point where it was really toxic for me and those around me, and God wasn't really in my life at the moment, but then one day at lunch, Mason goes, "Hey guys, I need someone to go to youth with me. I don't want to go by myself." And at the moment, I was like, I don't know if I should go. And then I felt something in me, and now I know that was God telling me to go with him, and obviously I went with him because I'm here now. So the first day was nerve-wracking for me, but Derek made it easy because before I even told him my name, he called me Steve. So that's what some of y'all also may know me as. And then as I would keep coming to youth, I came across, obviously, Brian, Colin, and they helped me with my life and bringing God into it and the day-to-day routines such as school, life, and just in general. And it really inspired me because I wanted to be like all of them in the aspect that God was in my life. And so I just started coming more, and one of the reasons I decided to come was because I felt that every time I came here, God was in the room, whether that was spiritually or I felt that he was actually here with us. And what I mean by that is when I would walk into the room at Harris Creek, I felt like everything was brighter. I felt every word meant something and it could apply to everything in my life. Give me a second. So then, and as I was coming to youth, I didn't go to morning service for a while because I didn't know if I wanted to actually stay at Harris Creek. But one day I decided, you know what, I'm going to come. It was Joey speaking. We were talking about movies and how they had life with God. And it was, I believe, Lion. And I will remember that for the rest of my life because as soon as I came there, I felt God in the morning as well as I do when I come in the afternoon. So I started coming more and more, and if y'all don't know, I get here before Derek and Kathy both. I get here about the same time that Joey and all of them get here, and I make coffee. I do all the little stuff, and part of the reason I do that is because that I feel God in the room and in this church, so I want to be a part of that because obviously I want God in my life, and I feel that that's a really important thing. And then coming to the end of last year was Youth vs. Wild, and I made connections there that I never thought I would make in a lifetime at all. I met Celia, I met Grace Smith, I met Nelson, I met Will, and we got to know each other going whitewater rafting, hiking, doing the ropes course. And while I was there, I felt God in where we were, the tents, the pavilion, and that showed to me that God wasn't in Harris Creek. God was in the people at Harris Creek. And that showed me that I could bring God to other people, even if they didn't want to go to church. And for me, that is how God has worked in my life.